Welcome back to Access Anime. My name is Henshin Ikeda, and today I'll be doing a walkthrough review of Oreshura episode 12. Now, if you remember from last episode, we get to see more of Sayako, which is Aida's aunt. I know, it's been a while. I mean, we finally get to see her, and the only thing she has to say to all the girls, as well as Aida, is that both Aida and Natsugawa are fake. Their relationship is fake. What the hell? That she just laid the big bomb on the table and let it go off. I'm like, damn. I thought it was going to be Shiwa or someone else, but Sayako, really? You're the one that sees everything for what it is? You know that this is a fake relationship? Okay, yeah, I did not see this coming. However, we are taken to a different scene inside of Aida's house, and apparently Aida is trying to calm down Sayako with the food he prepared, and she passes out, but in 30 minutes she recharges, and it's crazy. I mean, Shiwa wants to know the truth, like, what the hell is up? Shiwa's like, okay, you were talking about something about being fake, like what's this whole fake thing between Natsugawa and Aida? But before long, yes, Natsugawa jumps in and she changes the subject. She's like, wait a minute, we've got to go on this vacation. We need more money. And before she goes on any further, Sayako jumps in and mentions, yeah, my company's having this contest. And you know what? It's right next to the beach and you guys can stay for free at our resort facility. But all these girls, all three of these girls, have to compete in the contest. Well, wait a minute. 1, 2... What about Natsugawa? That would make 4. She purposely left out Natsugawa to piss her off because she knows that whatever she has with Aida is fake. Yeah, guess what? Natsugawa, she's going to compete in the contest just to piss off Sayako so Sayako can recognize Natsugawa as the girlfriend. I thought that was kind of funny, but you know what? It gets even better. Sayako throws into the pot. Guess what? The winner amongst you girls gets to marry Aida. What? And that's where the episode ends, and I'll hold my final thought and rating at the end of the clip, so stay tuned. But let's dive right on in. So we open up this episode on the train. Yeah, this is the next day. All the girls were outside. They board the train, and Aida and Natsugawa get to sit together because you know what? Natsugawa pulls out the girlfriend card. Are the other girls jealous? Oh, you bet your sweet ass. Of course they're jealous. And what's even more funny, Aida and Natsugawa are faking it. And by faking it, I mean they're trying to be boyfriend and girlfriend in front of these girls, Shiwa and everyone else. It's not working. This time around, Shiwa and everyone else start to pick up on Aida and Natsugawa being fake. Fake boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, yeah, that's fake, that's fake. I'm like, come on. If it wasn't that obvious before, now it's definitely even more obvious. And to make it worse, Natsugawa and Aida come up with all this bullshit, and the girls see past this, of course. And then Aida, he brings out the guns, and that's where the opening starts. But moving on past that, we are taken to a different scene with everyone else. Yeah, it's funny because we were on the train, and now we're at the beach resort, so we don't even get to see what Aida brought to the table. Yeah, I feel kind of let down. I mean, the opening had my attention, and doesn't have my attention anymore. Now I'm a little bit pissed off. I'm like, what happened on the train? Aida was bringing something to the table, and we don't get to see what it is. Okay, anyways, we are taken to a different scene with everyone, and we're at the beach resort. Yes, finally. And the club activities have started. Wait a minute. They're at this resort for a contest. What is Natsugawa talking about? She tells all the girls it's time for the activities to start. Swimming, shell gathering, playing in the sand, and watermelon splitting. Watermelon splitting? How is that an activity? What is this watermelon splitting you have talked about? I'm like, what? But anyways, moving on past that, we do find out Akashino, she makes a One Piece reference when she's about to jump into the water. She tastes the salt in the sea, per se. She's like, the grand line. I'm like, wait a minute. Did Akashino just make a One Piece reference about the grand line? I think so. But anyways, moving on past that, we see Aida and everyone else. They're eating lunch. And Natsugawa brings up, it's time for the watermelons. Can you get us the watermelon for dessert? Aida, you're the only guy here, so get us the watermelon. So he sees the watermelon, so it's time for the watermelon splitting. I know, this is what Natsugawa meant by not, watermelon splitting. She was going to have Aida split this watermelon in half for everyone to eat. I thought, okay, I'll bite. Does it get better? Yeah, he has to do it blindfolded and not with a weapon or anything. He has to split the watermelon with his forehead. Who the hell comes up with these kind of activities? Natsugawa. Yeah, it's Natsugawa. Of course it's Natsugawa. She's a tormented bitch. Not just tormented, I mean she's a maniacal SOB. She has to do something that's going to hurt Aida, and this is it. Now all the girls are trying to edge him on, kind of direct him to where the watermelon is, since he's blindfolded, and Natsugawa is having fun with this. However, Aida finds out this is going to be a great opportunity to tell all the girls that he's really in love with Natsugawa by only listening to Natsugawa for directions to find the watermelon, since he's blindfolded, of course. So I thought, okay, this could not get any worse. All the girls are having an argument on directing where Aida's going to go to find the watermelon since he is blindfolded. Guess what? Aida's only listening to Natsugawa, and Natsugawa is directing him right to her chest. I'm like, wait a minute. Did this just get even better? I think so. Apparently, Aida winds up in Natsugawa's boobs. And that was the whole point, because Natsugawa wanted to tell all these other girls that she was really in love with Aida, even though she's not, technically. And this was the best way to show her affection toward, Aida, was to purposely direct him into her tits. And she was like, how do you like them melons? I was like, oh my god, you son of a bitch. And Aida was like, honk, 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 honk. He's just enjoying it. He's getting all bashful. Like, dude, this fake relationship just got better. Just got better. Enjoy it, my friend. Enjoy it. Now, we are taking to a little cutscene with Fuyume, and Fuyume has an open conversation with Natsugawa, and they're inside, they're cooking, they're doing what girls do, usually, when they cook in Japan. Just Japan. The US, it's different, because you know what? I like to cook myself. Bitch, don't cook for me. I cook for myself. No microwave crap. We're gonna cook the real way. But sorry, I digress. But anyways, we see Fuyume as well as Natsugawa. They're having an open dialogue. Could it get worse? Oh yes, it definitely could get worse. Guess what? Fuyume brings up the big question. So you guys have a fake relationship, right? Yeah, it just got worse. Puts Natsugawa right there on the spot. And they're talking about the real relationship with Aida. Like, what's it all about? And then Natsugawa changes the conversation on the spot. I thought it was perfect. Man, they're cooking, and she fucks up what she was cooking, and it definitely grabs Fuyume's attention because she's a perfectionist, and it changes the conversation right away. And perfect timing. That's all I'm going to say. But we're taking a little cutscene with Aida and Natsugawa. They're talking in secret yet again about starting something the next day. I'm like, oh god, no, not another little experiment. Yeah, here's the experiment. So what they're going to do the next day, it's between Aida and Natsugawa. They're going to have a what appears to be a card game of some sort. And what Natsugawa wants Aida to do is basically to announce to everyone that he's tired and he's going to go to bed. And so he's basically going to say it in a nonchalant way. Gee, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Good night, honey. And then Natsugawa's going to reply, good night, darling. And the end result being she's going to give Aida a nonchalant kiss goodnight. That was the build-up. And the little nickname for this was the wind slash. That's what Natsugawa called it. And I thought this was an interesting way to grab the girl's attention, but you're going to kiss Aida. Not like you haven't kissed Aida before, but now it's in front of all the girls, and it has to be romantic. It has to mean something. Aida, you lucky bastard! Now we are taking to a little cutscene yet again. Now it's the plan. Like I already told you what the plan was at the start. I'm like, yes, Aida will play with everyone in general, like the card game, and randomly say he has grown tired. Gee, I'm tired. And somehow he's going to bed, and he stands up, and then he approaches Natsugawa. It's good night, darling. Okay, good night, honey. That's what the plan was supposed to be. And then there was supposed to be this kiss. I mean, yeah, laugh out loud, the plan, it goes sour. That's the catch. This plan, it goes sour. I know, how could you fuck up this plan? You get up, say you're tired, good night, darling. She says, good night, honey, and then you kiss. Yeah, the plan goes sour in the end. It doesn't go as planned, which I thought was kind of funny. Shiwa, she fucks it up so bad. She gets up, and she gives everyone a gift. Because she notices, well, Aida said he was going to sleep. I'm kind of tired too. I don't know about you girls, but I'm tired. So she gets up, and she gives each one of the girls a gift. I'm like, okay, so they're friends, but Shiwa definitely, I haven't seen this side of her before. She's being generous. She's being nice. She gives all the girls a cell phone strap. It looks like the letter Z, and there's probably a deeper meaning behind that, but I'm not going to get into that. Still, she fucked up an amazing scene that could have happened between Aida and Natsugawa. And Natsugawa is feeling bad, but again, she got a cell phone strap from Shiwa. kind of like a friendship bracelet per se, but it's a cell phone strap. But still, there's a lot of meaning behind that. But moving on past that, we find out Ida, he's apologizing to Natsugawa for not kissing her. He had a perfect opportunity and she was ready for it. And apparently she was very touched by what Shaiwa gave her. She was going to let it go. She was letting it go. It's like, you know what, Ida, it's okay. I know we probably may or may not have kissed. I would have held it against you if you did kiss me. But I'm glad this happened. You know what, I feel like a total bitch for doing this to, well, doing this to both Shaiwa and everyone else. I mean, I feel bad. I'm like, wait a minute. You feel bad? What? You're starting to like Ida, now you feel bad? No! Don't say you're sorry. No. And it just keeps getting worse, and then apparently Natsugawa will free Ida of his whole thing. She's like, you know what, Ida? No more. I'm not going to hold this book in front of you anymore. Your notebook? I'm not going to blackmail you anymore. We're done. At the end of this competition, this contest, I'm going to tell everyone the truth, or to the extent where we're going to break up. Damn. Shaiwa, you got to Natsugawa? Whew, okay, no, I didn't see that coming. Now, Ida, he basically spends the time by himself. He leaves Natsugawa, he just goes outside, he spends some time by himself, and he has a run-in with Natsugawa's little sister? What are the odds? She runs into him with a bicycle, and they get to talking, and it's weird, because Natsugawa's sister starts to open up to Ida and say, you know what, at first I didn't think you were good enough for my sister, but you know what, I think you are, something along those lines. And she starts to talk about their father, you know, Natsugawa and Natsugawa's sister's father, and how she says, you know what, you're definitely the man for my sister. And all I can say is we see everyone else, this is later on in the day, they're heading toward the competition, and Ida leaves Natsugawa's sister behind, and he's running to go see Natsugawa. And you know what? I think he's going to confess either his love for her or make some big speech or something, but it's getting all serious, and that's where the episode ends. As for final thoughts, okay. Natsugawa and Ida, is it going to go to the next level? It looks it. I mean, Natsugawa was basically going to compete in the competition, and then at the end, regardless of who's going to win, break up with Ida because she's had enough? Because she feels that it's finally gone out of control too much. Because, I mean, Shaiwa, she's a real friend. She's being serious. She gave everyone a cell phone strap, and yet it had a lot of meaning to Natsugawa. Because Natsugawa felt like a bitch all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Like she hadn't felt like that before, but still. There's a lot of meaning that's happening right now, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen, because this is like the next episode, I believe, is the last episode. So again, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Who's going to win the contest? I think that's the main thing I want to know about. But again, that ends it for my final thoughts. As per my rating, 4.5 out of 5. I know during my walkthrough review, it felt like I wasn't giving it my all, but I did give this my all in general, so 4 out of 5. I'm giving this a 4 out of 5 because I saw the romance, I saw the drama, the fight scenes. There's no fight scenes. This is a slice of life series mixed with a harem series, so of course there's no fight scenes, technically. So again, I'm giving this a 4.5 out of 5 because of the drama. Oh god damn, the drama. The drama, I love it. But again, final rating 4.5 out of 5, and that ends it for my walkthrough and review of Oreshura episode 12. But definitely comment down below, let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Definitely subscribe, check me out on Twitter, and follow me if you like. Let me know what you thought of this episode, and let me know what you think's gonna happen in the next episode that's coming out. But again, guys, that ends it for now, and I gotta hit the bricks. I gotta go, and before I go, I gotta say it, and I always say it. You can't stop the access, but you can watch the feed. I'll see you later, guys.